Moor R R for this week's episode. Glad you could be here with us. This week we're heading to Keswick Island, and must I say, it is a beautiful island. I reckon there is one of the most beautiful beaches I've seen, and in my opinion, probably a little bit better than Whitehaven. So please sit back and hope you enjoy. Also, we're going to do a video on our back history, our future, our plans, where we are, what we're doing, as we've had several requests from messages and comments. So please, we'd love to hear what you would like to know, and we are happy to answer any questions. So please leave them in the comments below, and we will see you in Keswick.
Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worry. So we run wild and free.
We have left Newry Island, Rabbit Island, and we are on our way to Keswick and St Bees Islands. So we're going to spend a few days there. It's 6 AM here and it is hot already, sweaty hot. So I'll catch you all soon. We're about to put out the code 0, so let's go sailing. How are we going? Code 0 is out. We've just got to go in now and pull in the head sail.
What? Can you run down and grab that blue rope?
Just got one of our blue ropes caught up around the whirling drum. It's caught.
No maps, no plans, just you and me.
All fixed. All we have to do now is turn the motors off and we are sailing.
The pool of the open sea.
Got our code 0 out. We're in 10 knots of breeze and we're doing four and a half knots. And we're actually not out in the wind yet, so this is just until we get out past all the headlands. So we're on passage to Keswick Island. We'll be there for a few days.
We're setting our sails to the sun.
We just keep trimming the sails, and we've just got another, I don't know, full knot out of it. We're about 5.4 knots now. So we're doing nicely. Still in the same amount of breeze actually, and still in 10 knots. So that extra knot makes us go extra faster. We've got 9 nautical miles left on this passage, and they're travelling nicely. The breeze is about 10 knots still going about 5.5 with just the code 0. It's perfect. These are the perfect days for passage sailing. We are nearly here. We average probably 5.5 to 6 knots most of the way, which is pretty good in the 10, 11 knots of wind. So we're about to pull our code 0 in, because we've just got to go around the corner and we're there. Fantastic sail across the bay. All done. That was quite easy pulling that in. We have arrived in Keswick Island and the water's blue, white sand. It looks beautiful. We've just jumped in the tender and we're going to explore Victor Bay. That's where we're anchored tonight.
From island bays to ocean blue, every mile feels brand new. The tides may change, but
oh wow, look at this. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. This is stunning. This water is super clean. It is so clean, it's unbelievable. We're in 7-8 meters of water and we can see the bottom there. But I didn't think it was this clear. It is really clear. I just jumped in the water. I couldn't resist. And the sand on my feet, it feels like powder. I've never felt sand like it before. It is a weird feeling. It's nice, it's beautiful on your feet. And the water is so warm. You're not going to get me out of here.
Every way's a chance to run to somewhere we belong with salt on our skin.
We're just going over to check the rocks for oysters. Gary's going to have a feed of them. Maybe. If there's any there.
It's undone. We're living life, not just the one. Out where the horizon's spun. We're sailing our sails to the sun. Oh, the seas are home.
I think that's the tiniest oyster I've ever seen. It's so tiny. And what about the taste, Gary?
There's not enough to taste it.
Let's go for a walk on the beach.
Wherever we roam.
The sand is so fine, so soft.
Dreams still sail around.
Sand.
We're setting ourselves to the sun. With every heartbeat, the journey's begun. No end in sight, just skies to roam. Wherever we drift, we're home. With laughter, love, and days hard won, we'll keep chasing the setting sun. Together forever as one, we're sailing ourselves to the sun.
Well, that was amazing. It was so beautiful, so warm. So we're going back to the boat, grabbing our floats and our boat mates, and we're all coming back in again. Coming in for sundowners. Where there's 4 boats in this anchorage at the moment, and we're all going in for sundowners. Have a few drinks on the beach together. We got Gary and Flor from Siesta. The other boats haven't arrived yet, so we're all here having a few drinks for the afternoon.
So here's to the tides and the life we've spun, to every dawn and the days to come. Moor R R, the dream we've won. We're sailing our sails to the sun.
We've all just packed up. We're rushing back to the boat because there's a storm coming. All our hatches are open and we don't want to sleep in a wet bed.
So here's to the tides and the life we've spun, to every dawn and the days to come. Moor R R, the dream we've won.
Just jumped in the tender and we're heading over to Basil Bay. The whole bay is shallow as. Just hope we get into the beach. We can't get into this bay right now because it's low tide, so we're going around to the next bay. So we'll have to come back and visit Basil Bay. Our own little private beach. Look at this little beach. Beautiful. Own little cave. Oops. The tender's escaping. Got it now. So peaceful. All we hear is the lapping of the water. This water is crystal clear. It is so clean. Well, that was a beautiful little stopover at that beach. It's pretty cool. What else can we find? Some pretty nice things here. We are off to the beach for a swim. Just going to Kick the Beach, the one in the bay we're anchored here. Everyone's just come to the beach to have a bit of a yarn. We sit in our tenders and have a bit of fun. So come and have a chat with us all.
Up here. So
This is what we do most afternoons. Another day here and we're going for a walk on Keswick. We've got our neighbour coming with us today, Peter. She's going to do the hike with us. Peter's on board and we're about to go for our walk. Hi. Gary's just dropping the back anchor out there and then we'll drive in, jump out and then the tender will go out. That's fully stretched, is it? We're just really worried about the tide. It's going to drop 2 meters. We're going to be an hour and a half to 2 hours walking. And we don't want the tender banded on the beach. Gary just can't get in enough with the rope. Hopefully this time will work. That's about as shallow as we're going to get. All done. A little bit wet, but all done. There's a shower. Wow. They've got this beach hut, facilities to use, a kitchenette, a barbecue. Wow, this is amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
This is so good. This area. A very steep hill. Walking up. Out of breath. We are nearly there. To the top. We've reached the other side of the island. So we've got more uphill to go. All we've been doing is walking uphill. Constant uphill to the lookout. And it's not even a slight incline. It's very steep. I'm not sure if this is the lookout, but it's pretty spectacular. A lovely view on this walk up to the hill. That's actually overlooking St. Bees. We are back. The tender. Just going for a swim on the beach because we are hot. We are just running over to Basil Bay where the little barbecue area was because there's bees on the island and the honey man comes every now and then, about once a month. So anyone can go and buy some honey by donation. So we're going to shoot over there now and grab some honey before we leave. Very choppy here today. No honey left. Oh well. We do have plenty of honey on board anyway, but we thought we'd try the Keswick honey. from their own bees. So back to the boat we go, empty-handed. Look at this beautiful beach we've just found. Well, it's still Basil Beach, but a nice little section. Well, that was refreshing. The water's warm, which I like. We're back on the tender and heading back to the boat empty-handed. We are leaving Keswick Island. Must I say, what a great few days we've had, meeting new friends, having fun, and finding, I personally think, in my opinion, one of the best beaches. Victor Bay. I think that nearly leaves Whitehaven for dead. Only that Whitehaven has wider sands. Victor Bay was every bit beautiful plus some. So we will see you on the passage shortly. It's about 14 nautical mile passage, so about 2 to 3 hours for us. So we will see you in Mackay. We've arrived in Mackay Marina. Thankfully, safe and sound and unscathed. I probably told you before, but coming into marinas, it stresses me out. It really gives my heart a working. And even more, there was a boat beside us. You know, you're worrying about not hitting them, and yeah. Anyway, we're here safe and sound. First morning in Mackay Marina, and what we always do when we come into a marina is clean the boat. So first job this morning is scrub the deck, because the deck is filthy after being 6 weeks before seeing another marina. So that's my job this morning, scrub the deck. Finished. Boat all clean. Now the deck's all done, it's time to do the tender. Finished the boat, it's completely clean, and we're about to go explore some of Mackay. Well, that is another week over. I cannot believe we've been doing this for 3 months. The time has gone so quick. So I do hope you enjoyed that one. We loved Keswick. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. We are nearly to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. Also, we have had comments, people wanting to know our back history, our future, where we are. So please make sure you leave your questions below. We are going to do a video just to answer all these questions, or you can send us a message through Facebook and Instagram. So we are going to leave that here. So we will see you next week in Mackay. Bye.